Track 5, How Do You Want It, featuring Casey and JoJo, produced by Johnny J. 10.
The 10 man, 2 10s in one episode. I mean, Tupac's got to be the GOAT, is he not?
Pac, you've done it. You got a 10 out of Mel.
This is Mel's second 10 in history.
Is it my second 10?
Yeah, Deep Fried Friends by MF Doom is your only other 10.
Wow.
This is my fourth 10 and your second 10.
My second
Just
10.
goes to show you guys, we don't give out 10s.
We're 5 seasons in. 6 counting the season 0. And, I only got 2 10s. Mools has 4, I guess. So we don't just hand out these 10s. It's an event. It's a celebration every time. This is a 10 for me. It's a 10.
Well, Mools and Mel connect is something that's said a lot on this show when we agree, but this time we don't agree. Flat 9. Ding me, baby.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I ain't got the black boy drop yet for when we connect. But,
2 10s would be madness.
Oh, that'd be the first time. We
absolutely, but a 9 and a 10 is like, I mean, come on, that's Olympic level.
What an
shit
endorsement!
right.
What an endorsement! That may be the single highest single song rating thus far. I mean, the perfect single between the both of them would be a 20. He got a 19 out of 20.
Yeah.
Come on. I mean, that's nearly perfect.
No, it's a perfect song. It's just not one of my all-time favorite songs because I don't give out 10s like Candy. You feel me?
Nice. I feel you. Yeah. That was nice.
But this is as much as I can like a song. Well, I guess 9+ would be as much as I could like a song without giving it a 10.
Right.
But 9 means I absolutely fucking love it. One of my favorite Tupac songs.
Right. This is it's on my all-time favorite songs list. It's on the playlist. It's one of the beats of the life. Whenever it comes on.
By the way, I finally, we were just talking about not wanting to find something out.
Yeah.
Just wanting to let it be.
Uh-huh.
So at the end of this song, for my whole life, I'm talking 20 years now.
Uh-huh.
I thought he says at the end of the song, me and my redacted Johnny Depp. Yeah, we out. And I thought he said that, he was in Hollywood and he was friends with Mickey Rourke and Adrian Brody. He was in circles of Hollywood actors and friends with some of them. So I didn't think it was out of the realm of possibility. He was friends with Johnny Depp. He was out in the clubs in LA with him.
Right.
And he was shouting him out. But the 20-year thinking Tupac said Johnny Depp is over. Because he said Johnny J, the guy who produced the song, which makes sense.
Right. Oh, man.
But I'm just going to continue to believe it says Johnny Depp. It's just...
why not? Don't...
Because, the music to me, I'm just thinking of, movie star Pac in LA, in a convertible driving down the PCH with Johnny Depp.
Right, and who wants to ruin that image? So why not keep going?
I mean, it's so plausible. It's not a far-fetched scenario.
Right.
It's actually possible they were homies and he just didn't get a shout out on the song.
Yeah, that's just to say that they aren't friends or weren't friends, Anyway, I'm sorry that you had to find that out, but listen, there's so much
I wanted to know. Is that why you gave it a 9? I said, listen, no comment at this moment.
This is one of those songs. To get a 10, it's no matter where I'm at in life, no matter how I'm feeling, it comes on and I feel something. I could be depressed. I could be on that caffeine. I can be fresh out of Smutville. It'll hit every time. Okay. I dance, I smile, boom, boom, I party. Boom, 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 boom. How do you want it?
How does it feel? Listen, how do I want it? Just like this. How does it feel?
Just like this.
It feels like when things were good in the fucking 9-dos.
And then in the 9-dos, man.
This is 9-dos. Give me that Casey and speaking of which, Casey and
JoJo, they went crazy on the hook. They went crazy.
Listen, my first ever slow dance at a school dance was to All My Life by Casey and JoJo.
Yeah, young moves.
You know, Casey and JoJo were fucking tearing up the charts back in the day.
They were, you know, until I think either Casey or Joe, one of them pulled their ding-a-ling out on stage. It was a big thing in the black community, I remember. Not the ding-a-ling, but the moment. Casey and JoJo went crazy. The beat's perfect. Even though I've noticed something about the beat back in 2014, 2015, it sounds like what I've heard in messing around with audio my whole life. Like it almost sounds like a sample rate issue. It's like there's a slight ringing artifact sort of sound.
Oh man, in the I wish you sample. Didn't point that out because I've never heard it, but I'll probably hear it.
Oh
now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, well, listen,
it's part of the song to me now. Though, it's
this is one of those ones that just I get a little swept away in it, but when you focus in, Pac's delivery, the way he comes in,
oh god,
you know, the flow is just so fucking money. It makes me think of
perfectly.
Remember when D-Funk came on for Ready to Die, and we talked about One More Chance, how ill the rapping is on that song, even though it's a girl song.
The
rapping on this is very good to me. The way he approached the track and delivered his verse, the flow, everything is money. Chorus is 10 out of 10 chorus. I mean, let's not fool around here.
Living in a fast lane of a real. How do you want it?
Okay. That's the money part. Listen, that's what we call going there, okay?
How you go
to have
there,
a money
man?
Hook on a money beat with money raps, and then you do some going there. I'm not going to protest the 10
in Mel's book.
I'm not mad at the 10. I'm not mad at it.
Bro, it was number 1 on the Hot 100. So
wait, hold on.
The world respected it, or at least America. What happened? What's going on?
Dun 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 dun. Hey. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, you ain't mad?
I ain't mad at Mel.
I like how you did the drum hit the doom. That's what you were doing. I thought you were dropping something in the room. Okay, nice. Okay, cool. Well, that was good. That was
it's the All Eyes on Me review. It's the season 5 finale.
Yeah,
we're getting ready for the highly rumored season of something that has to do with something about Wu-Tang,
something like that. Listen, folks, I acknowledge that
your tribal chief.
No, you're not the tribal chief. Roman Reigns is. I acknowledge him as my tribal chief. But no, I acknowledge that there are lines on this song that I'm sure people look at you gave this a 10. Very first thing you hear Pac say is, I love the way you activate your hips and push your ass out.
It's money. It's not that.
I'm
not going to have to go back to that, but it's not what you say, it's how you say it. He said,
it's amazingly awkward.
He doesn't say, I love the way you activate your hips and push your ass out.
He doesn't say it like that Rimble guy. He doesn't say it like him.
No.
He says it like Pac. Okay? And it's awkward horniness that I love. You would never tell someone in real life.
On the second verse that, tell me, is it cool to fuck?
You know, the beat drop is only Pac can get away with saying, baby, just alleviate your clothes. Okay? Tell someone to alleviate your clothes. What in the 1650s is that? You know, but it's great. The flow, just the writing of the beat is just...
Look, that Mr. International, player with a passport, just like a Latin bitch, get anything you ask for, it's either him or me. Champagne, Hennessy, a favorite of my homies when we floss on our enemies.
Look, you even got the Pacisms, Hennessy, and enemies. You know, I gotta love, I'm just a simple man. All I want is money, fuck the fame. I'm a simple man. That's me too. You know, he's a simple man. But yet he's Mr. International. He's Aladdin on here. He's doing 80 on the freeway. Police catch me if you can. Listen, this is just...
Listen, we get a little bit of Buried in the Cemetery.
You did get Buried in the Cemetery. This is everything that makes Pac work is here. The music is amazing. And
he shouts out Johnny Depp at the end of the song.
And he shouts out Johnny Depp, folks. He shouts out Johnny
fucking Depp. Okay?
Okay. They're Oh, before I forget, because I mentioned this in the earlier song. This is the most ridiculous instance of it. Your body is banging, baby. I love it when you flaunt it. Time to give it to daddy, nigga. Now tell me how you want it. Pac, this wasn't slang back in your day, but if it was, you would have been hit with a pause. Okay? It's him just inserting that masculine pronoun in the context of talking to a woman. It's hilarious every time to me. Yeah, look, it's just...
But that's the thing, Mel. To go back to my All About You rating.
Okay.
When you give something a 10, you almost don't have to explain yourself as much.
When it's a 10 to you, it's just... But that's the challenge, though, for me. Because I never want to just give something a 10 and just be like, well, it's great. Like, because they want to know why. And right. Hopefully I've explained this beat is money.
All
this
I'm saying is,
money.
I think when
Pac
you give
is
something
riding
a 10,
this beat.
I feel like if you give something a 10 and it has something can have a 10 but still have a quote-unquote flaw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I mean, like, this is why we say it's perfect to me.
Yes.
You know? And perfection is a thing. It's a funny concept. Because normally you would think perfection is perfection. You know, but it doesn't exactly mean perfection. You know? What else can I say, man? Apparently, it's something I just thought about this week. You know, because I'm a rider in and out just like a robbery. I'll probably be a freak and let you get on top of me. And I'm like, okay, I guess cowgirl was freaky back in 96, apparently. I think it's looked at as a standard position these days. Then again, how would I know? I'm Virgin Mel. C. Dolores Tucker gets bombed on. It's great. C. Dolores Tucker, use a motherfucker. Instead of trying to help a nigga, you destroy your brother. Look, look, man, it's...
I hope you bring that energy.
It's party
to
music.
Why they call you bitch, I gotta say.
We'll get there. That's this too. I really
Mel's gonna go out of this review looking like as big of a bundle of contradictions as Tupac.
Well, listen, they love Pac for it. So hopefully they love Mel
like
for it.
Me.
I'm not saying I'm Pac.
Love me like they love Pac.
Oh, now that's a guy that is a good guy.
That's my Pac.
That's a real guy right there. You know,
two of New York's most wanted.
Guy. Yeah.
Mules and 50.
Wow.
We have an unreleased song over the Tupac, but what happened was we actually did the best version of it, and 50 was like, I think it would be honestly disrespectful to hip hop to show them up on this one, Mules. We got to keep this one in the tuck.
Yeah, I've got nothing else left to say other than
it's fucking money, guys.
Song with 50. It's money. You want to pop Mel? Run up on Mel as a RAB fan. Run up on Mel in the street with this playing out of your phone, and I will like dance like one of them freaking monkeys with the cymbals for you. Okay, that's how much I love this song. All right,
you hearing this, yo-yo-yos?
No, the whites aren't allowed to do it. Just the blacks. I ain't dancing for no crack.
Yo-yo-yos. Okay. It's been canceled. No, the event's been called off. MelCon is no longer happening.
Anyway, you want to move on?
For the love of Pac, I really do.
Okay.
One Day featuring Ronnie Spencer and Mr. 32.
Mr. 32. Okay, well, who produced this thing?
Oh, man. Listen, do I know? Yeah, I know. Yeah, let me pull it up.
You know, see, how you gonna talk about this man typing it? See, he's exposed himself, folks. He doesn't know anything.
Okay, this one is produced by N.O. Joe, Pimp C, and 3-2 is a co-producer on here.
Okay. Well, I guess the correctional facility produced the first track, so.
No, Pimp C did.
Oh, okay. Well, I give this One Day a 7-.
Mel, I'm going to need you to load up the cannons for me here.
Oh,
because
okay.
I'm going to give my first 10 in rap rankings history.
A 10?
Yes. One of my favorite songs of all time. Easily one of the most seminal rap records of all time.
That's how you feel?
I do.
Wow. Okay. Moles has his first 10 in the show's history. Yo, this is throw one more. This is monumental.
This is monumental. We've made it.
They said it would happen one day, but who knew it literally be one day?
Yeah, well, we made it 15 episodes. And I have not given out a 10. We've gotten bonus shows. We've gotten, mixtape rankings. Never given a 10. I've given some 9s. I've given some 8s. I don't give 10s very often. This song's a 10 to me.
Okay, well,
which is why even more reason why I would have been perfectly fine with this just setting off the album.
Okay, I'll say this: the first verse that you hear is Big Bear. Y'all remember him from season 0? So he's on here. Surprisingly,
that's not Big Bear. That's 3-2.
Oh. Well, he sounds like Big Bear to me.
What the fuck is... Get the fuck out of here, bro.
This 3-2 is doing Pac impressions, just like Big Bear.
Come on, bro.
Am I wrong? Go listen to the verse, people.
Pac impressions?
More Pac impressions.
Nah, he's way more laid back than Pac ever was.
Are you saying Pac was too turned up?
I didn't say he was too turned up. I'm just saying, you hear his delivery. Mama put me out at only 14, and now I start selling crack, cocaine, and codeine. Got a stacks of paper. I gotta do it quick. Thinking I'm a juvenile, but they don't know who they messing with. Yeah. You're telling me that's Pac? Come on.
Not that part. It happens later.
You said Big Bear?
Yeah, Big Bear. Shout out to him.
Fuck him. Fuck Big Bear. What a disgusting filth.
Relax. You're going to have to back this up if you ever run into him.
You're going to have to back this up if you ever run to Mr. 3-2.
Well, listen, I like the song, 7-. I mean, listen, although he sounds slightly Pockish to me, he's fine. I like the verse. Can we talk about this beat real quick, though?
Yes.
What's the sample on here? Is there a sample on here?
Yeah, there is. I believe it's Willie Hutch.
Okay.
I believe could be Isaac Hayes. Let's see.
Okay. Well, it's to use the word that many people use. It's
the Isley Brothers, which is interesting because Ronnie Spencer, who's singing on here, sounds a lot like Ron Isley. I'll say that. Like I agree. He's almost doing like he's channeling him directly on here. So I think, obviously, like, Mr. 3-2, I don't agree with Melvin's assessment that he sounds like Pac at all.
Not the whole verse, just, a little bit of it.
And did you think this was Big Bear legitimately?
Oh,
or were you trying to be funny?
I'm trying to promote season 0, bro.
Fuck season 0.
I actually agree with that. But so the beat gets me. We're already like establishing it's like, oh, we got some of that hashtag soulful music going. We got this singing, this one day you're here, baby, and then you're gone. Ain't that the truth? Obviously with the chorus like that, this is going to be a very contemplative record. And I want to say, going into this album, you told me that the Bun B I would hear on here is not the Bun B that I'm used to. Meaning,
no, not at all.
My familiarity with Bun B really came from, late 2000s. I'm talking like International Players Club, Uptown off So Far Gone, his verse on Childish Gambino's royalty.
I mean, you know, Bun B was this kind of a staple of the quote unquote blog era. He worked with a lot of these groups and rappers.
Stop associating me with this blog era, man.
You know, he was doing a lot of songs during that time with a lot of up and comers from, you know, the Cool Kids, Kid Daytona, you know, You and I, all those sorts of, you know, blog-centric rap groups and whatnot.
Well, I'll tell you this.
And Drake.
His verse.
Yeah, he was, you know, he was almost like a mentor to Drake in some ways.
Yeah, it seems so, you know. I'll say this. So going into this album expecting to hear a different Bun than I was used to, you were right. And I'll say his verse hit me in the chest. And I was like, all right, if this is the true form of Bun B, I'm here for this. I think Genius got this wrong. They said it's what we living in, man. It ain't nothing but drama.
No, this world we live in.
This world we living in ain't.
Yeah, you can't be going off of Genius. He says this world we live in, man. It ain't nothing but drama.
I thought he said trauma, but drama works too. Ain't that the truth? You know. He's talking about this. What stuck out to me, you know, down in Orange, my nigga Potts died on the corner behind a funky ass dice game.
Yeah, I love that. The funky ass dice game.
Funky as an adjective is great. And I'll say a dice game is funky. Who wants to die over a funky ass dice game? You know, and that just highlights what's the transience of life.
Well, what's the line after that, Mel?
The line after is I saw him once before he died. Wish it was twice, man.
That's where it hit. That's where it hits for me.
I mean, I'm telling you, the verse hits you in the chest. They try to act like, you know, introspection and weight wasn't introduced into rap music till like Kanye in like the 2000s, but clearly it's been here all along. I mean, this is like,
well, even before UGK, like, Scarface was, you know,
yeah. I mean, would you say he's like
records.
Sort of like a emo rap pioneer?
Yeah, you know? But it wasn't emo rap. That's the thing. It was emo, like it was rap, but he was emo, right? But like it wasn't emo rap in the sense of like every song's got to be a certain kind of record, or you know, it's like no one was telling him at the time it's emo rap. Just like when people were making movies in the 40s and 50s, they didn't know they were making film noir. They were just making movies.
Right.
So, you know, but still, like, yeah, there's still a lot of examples of rap going back to the 80s of, you know, late 80s, early 90s, where you have records that really pack an emotional punch. This is one of them for me. I gotta say though, I think for me, Pimp C takes this record to a 10. From his production work to
me, it probably goes to rank the verses, which I don't do all the time. But for me, it's Bun B, Pimp C, and then Big Bear.
It's not Big Bear, bro.
Yeah, I mean, no, Pimp C is fine though. Obviously on here
because he said, "My world a trip. You can ask Bun B, bitch. I ain't no liar. My man Bobo just lost his baby in a house fire. And when I got on my knees that night to pray, I asked God, why you let these killers live and take my homeboy's son away? Because man, if you got kids, show them you love them. Because God just might call them home. Because one day they're here, the next day they're gone.
Right. You know.
And that still hits me to this day. It gives me chills to hear that line every single time.
When I heard it, I was instantly reminded of the Scarface verse, funnily enough, on This Can't Be Life.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I can see that.
Similar situation. But yeah, I mean, it's a weighty note to start the album on.
For sure. And to be honest with you, I don't know if it's a good decision. I think it could have been the last song on the album. And you could have even put Ridin' Dirty as the intro. Or not the intro, but, you know, like track 2.
Right. The first song.
Yeah. I think you could flip them even. because, you know, this song is one that, like, back when I was trying to be a filmmaker, this was a song that, like, I always wanted to use in a film. Yeah. You know, there's something very cinematic about it. And, you know, it's just that hook. You know, one day you're here and then you're gone. The music. I think that the production on this track, and just really uniformly across most of this album, it's just really great stuff.
Can I highlight? There's a bar in the Bun B verse that I did a Mel thing where, like, I like, you know, I know what he probably meant, but I do like my own interpretation that it ends up making it mean even more. Okay. He said, I walk around with my mind blown in my own effing zone. And, you know, I think he probably meant mind blown, like high, like walk around high. But to me, like, I just picture somebody walking around just like in constant awe of like the chaos around them. Like his mind's blown, and like, cause I know that's how I walk around. Like, I like take the past like few weeks, I was walking around with my mind blown, you know, in my own zone. Like, this is crazy, you know. So that's how I interpret it.
Oh, because one day you're here, by the way, just on Bun B's verse, I love how the beat drops out for my brother been in the pen for damn near 10, but now it look like when he get out, man, I'm going in.
Yeah.
Like, but the beat just drops out, but then it comes right back in. I just love everything about this song. I love all three verses. I love the hook. I love the beat. Everything about it. It's a perfect song to me. It's a 10.
One of your favorite songs of all time.
Yeah, one of my favorite. Now that's there's a lot of songs on that list. Probably,
right.
You know, probably like 400 or 500 at this point. But you know what I do is, before I do an album, I check that playlist to see if there are any songs from it on there. Mm-hmm. And then I put it to the test. It's like, well, is it a 10? You know, because I think, you know, a 10's got to stand up to a lot of tests.
Right.
But
you don't just be handing out 10s, man. It's like, it doesn't get any higher than that. So
this is a record I've heard like, you know, 30 or 40 times at this point, and I can say confidently that every time I'm moved.
Right.
And that's not, just because I'm moved doesn't mean it's a 10.
Right. There are plenty of moving songs, but clearly this registers on a special level, on an exclusive level. You know,
there are more moving songs that I don't give a 10.
Right.
You know, I don't find this all of the elements come together. Incredibly moving. I still find this to be kind of a song that you can ride to, but late at night.
Yeah, like I said, contemplative. It's like, you know, in the same way that, you know, one of the reviews we just did, the Joe Budden Mood Music 2, I put this in the category of like If I Die Tomorrow. You know, just kind of, it's not like so dark or brooding that you can't ride to it, you know. It is a reminder of mortality. And you know how...
Right, there's definitely some like emotional weight that's given to it, but it doesn't succeed just based on the strength of that. There's other elements that make it just a good song to me. And I think...
Because, I mean, I would say there's an undercurrent... There's like an undercurrent of perseverance despite these things. You know, like make the most of it because one day you're here, next day you're gone. Not like, man, one day you're here, next day you're gone. I might as well not even try. You know, it's not like that, you know. But yeah, 7- for me, 10 for you. Anything else you got?
No, it's a 10, guys. My first 10, and I think just the second 10 in show history. Am I wrong?
Well, counting guests, you're wrong, but I think
I don't take any of the guest ratings.
Seriously, wow, really?
I mean, they give everything 10s. They come on here, they give everything 10s. How am I supposed to? I don't care what they give this song. How am I supposed to take them seriously when every time they come on?
I apologize. These are the views expressed by Mools do not reflect RAB rankings as a whole.
I love the guests, Jesse. Okay,
listen, Jesse, Cameron,
Jared Adams. I love them all.
Daggone Al Shipley coming up here. We got
so many more, and we got more to come. But I'm just saying, their ratings are always fucking 10s, it seems. So
well, because they come on for their favorite songs. It makes sense to me.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense for me to count it as a 10 on the show. We don't put them on the board. They're
Sounds
just
like
guests.
Racism to me.
They're just guests in our house, but at the end of the day, they can't sleep over. They have to leave. They don't get to sway the board. They don't get to decide what happens on the board. We're the boards men, okay?
Track 13, Just the Two of Us. Produced by Curtis Sauce Wilson. Man. All right. I was told myself don't get choked up. It's a 10. It's a 10.
My God.
It's a 10. How about you?
8+. Bring me baby.
First thing I want to say, most important thing I want to say, Dad, you're probably listening. See, I'm getting emotional. Okay, I wasn't supposed to get.
You're not at the fucking Oscars, bro. It's a song review.
Okay. I just wanted to say thank you for being my hero. This is all I want to say.
Hit the awe and then hit the sensitive subject drop.
I was gonna, I got that drop because I was gonna say that is the origin of this drop. So here's the drop.
Sensitive subject.
Okay. And I guess we got to hit the awe, but I'm dead serious. I'm not looking for I'm not trying to like manipulate the heartstrings. This is truthfully how I feel. So here you go.
Aww.
And this song, man, it was our song. I mean, he knows this. When I got back from like that spring break excursion, he let me keep the cassette. I'll play this song like every night because I love my dad, and it reminded me of him and the times that we had. And it's just a perfect song to me, man. I mean, every verse is perfect. The beat, the song's perfect. And I was saying earlier, this is a rare instance where the sample's perfect to me too, but this is a rare instance of a 10 being flipped to make a 10. Usually if the sample's a 10, whatever it gets flipped into is not going to match the original sample. But for me, it does. And it's one of those songs too. The whole meme. If you were being held at gunpoint and like you had to rap every word, no mistakes, or you die. This is probably one of those songs for me. Like I know it word for. I mean, I might mess up due to nervousness, but I know this song word for word.
I'm just picking Gucci Gang, and I've never even heard it more than once.
Oh, that's a smart move. That's how you beat the system. Okay. Man,
I fuck up the number of Gucci Gangs and die anyway.
Yeah, you missed one.
It's on some soft shit.
Yeah. Look, I cried this week listening to it. I've cried all throughout my life listening to it. I feel like crying now. I'm actually teary-eyed, but I'm not going to cry on the show. I'm not doing that. Even though in the song, it says, and you can cry, ain't no shame in it. Okay. And as long as this is why I don't know about that toxic masculinity though. All right. I can't relate. So I've always been openly emotional and haven't seen a problem with it because songs like this and my dad reinforcing it, he's always let me know, to be open with him. And like, I can always come to him for things. And this song, it represents everything to me about, look, obviously I'm not a father. Okay. Right. But like, everything in this song, I agree with in terms of this is what I would want to be as a father. So
that's a great summary, I would say.
Yeah, like it's rare where it's like every note of a song, every lyric of a song, like all of it, man. Maybe one line, like I wouldn't test that butt when you get out of one because I was never whooped as a child. That wasn't really. I was whooped before, but not by my dad. He never used that. My mom, though. Quick aside. One time I peed in the bed when I was like 5 or something, and she was like, it was in the middle of the night, and we woke up, and she was upset because she had to change the sheets or whatever. And for some reason, I'm just like singing, there's a show on WB, Big Bad Beetleborgs. And I was like, Big Bad Beetleborgs, like in the corner of the room, like 2 a.m. as she's like, you know, disgruntled, changing these sheets. And of course, she's like, you're gonna get a big bad ass whooping if you don't stop singing. Because it's like, and it made me, I'm like, wait, she's right. Like, why am I singing this as she's like cleaning up my pee? Like, this is not the appropriate time for this. Like 2 a.m. Like, stop. She was right. But yeah, anyway, this song, man, it's perfect to me. It gets me emotional. There was actually a time in the 5th grade. My dad will remember her. Her name was literally Miss Bay. I had a teacher, Miss Bay. And folks, I'll have you know, this is the same class from the I mentioned in the infamous Tyler, the Creator, Call Me If You Get Lost First Listen, where the girl Megan, I thought, was mentally calling me the N-word. There was a book at the time that came out, like a children's like book with an illustration, I think to the tune, like you're supposed to like play the song as you read the book. So like she played the song and I'm like looking around the room. I'm like, oh my God, this is my moment. Like what y'all know about this? Like, this is my song. Okay. This is my song. This is my part. Nobody else speak. Okay. Okay. That was my, like, I was straining like the meme, the white boy in class, to not rap along to every word. Because when you grow up listening to the same song every night for like a year, all right. Yeah, man. And I'm not going to quote it other than the lines I've already quoted, because it's just, actually, no, a few things I want to point out. Okay. Sometimes I wonder what you going to be, a general, a doctor, maybe an MC. Crazy thing is, I never thought I'd be an MC when I heard the song. And I'm sure my dad didn't either. But this is what I mean by like this album probably planted so many seeds in me. Because like, I remember hearing this song, like after I started rapping, I'm like, wow, go figure. Like, you know, I guess I'm a rapper now. It's just, oh man. I mean, like this, like the whole part, you know, you got so much more stuff than I had. I got to study just to keep with the changing times. 101 Dalmatians on your CD-ROM. See me, like that connected to me. Cause like my dad, oh man, you know, I was spoiled. Everyone in my family would agree. I got a bunch of stuff, you know, like it got me a bunch of stuff. And, yeah, like computer. It's the reason I'm so good with computers now. It's because like I got little VTech computers and then eventually real computers. Like it was a desktop in my house. Like I was always groomed for success, you know, and I was loved and I was nurtured, and I never forget that. I'm appreciative of all that. And I mean, God, the end, just depart from Ain't Nothing Promised, One Day I'll Be Gone, all the way to the end of that. You know, you're living proof the dreams come true. I love you and I'm here for you. Look, man. God forbid, but like, of course, you know, parents pass, and when that day comes, I feel like my dad has done enough, you know, for me to last a million lifetimes. So I know when that day comes, I won't have a regret in the world. Like that is what my dad means to me. That's what he's been for me. And I'm getting choked up again. All right. Okay. The song's a 10. I don't know what you want from me, but,
well, look, Mools and Mel are the dad boys, okay?
We're the dad boys, all right?
And, you know, I've spoken about this before in the show, but, you know, when I lost my mom, I was 6 years old. And, by the way, my stepmother's been in my life since I was, like, 7 years old, basically. And it's
kind of same for me, I think.
Still in my life today. So I love her very much. But when I lost my mom, I specifically remember when my dad told me, you know, he kind of instilled in me, like, it's okay to cry. It's okay to express, you know, your emotions and everything like that. And don't be ashamed of that, you know? So with that too, you know, I have a lot of similar feelings about my dad that you have about yours. And that definitely plays into why I like this record so much. But it's also, you know, I really echo so many of your sentiments. I love the Bill Withers sample, the original record.
We got that,
you know.
Right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. We'll get into that. But yeah, I just want to say, yeah, I love my dad, and I really don't want to imagine a world without him, and that plays a whole lot into my rating of this song, but I don't want to discount the fact that, you know, Will has a lot to do with how much I like this song too, because of how gentle he is on here. And, you know,
it's probably his greatest record.
I don't want to get choked up. I don't want to get choked up talking about it, but you know, it's my third favorite record on the album. It'll always be a wonderful song to me. It's a beautiful song. I have not many notes. Sometimes that says a lot more about a song than a whole diatribe. But I do have a lot of archival audio. In fact, out of all the songs on this album, this is the one I brought in the most music for. Okay. And I'm going to take us through one by one. If for some reason you've been living under a rock, you've never heard Bill Withers, correct that immediately. Go listen to his greatest hits right now. He's genuinely one of the most amazing songwriters, singers I've ever heard.
Great story too. Like, look it up, like his life story. Yeah,
and he's one of the few people, based on his life story, that I can at least tell from the outside looking in, is one of the true, like, actual good human beings in the music industry. So,
you know,
shout out to Bill Withers. Let's hear that, Just the Two of Us, featuring Grover Washington.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. The sky, just the two of us, you and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Good things might come to those who wait, but not for those who wait too late. We gotta go for all we know.
Yeah, look, man, come on. All-time voice, too. That Bill.
All-time. Yeah. I mean, if you want to play Just the Two of Us by Will Smith, that's what was the sample.
I kind of don't, because I don't want to.
I'm sure everybody has heard it. I'm sure everybody has heard it before, but it's very familiar to the sample, but I think simple is better in this case. So let's hear Smith & Wesson, Boot Camp Click, Recognize remix. This was not on the Shinin', their album, but it was on the Recognize 12-inch, I believe. And same sample, love this remix. I've always loved it since like 2006 when I first heard it.
All right, here it is.
So wake before they break. Meditating on the steps I take. I realize there's a lot at stake. So I enterprise while trying to stack tapes. But I recognize that it ain't easy. So I organize with my PNC.
From daybreak to dusk dawn, I stand strong on my own too. Give praises to job before maneuvering through. My steps toward improvements. Meet up with my essay, put them up on the movements. I mean things like greensbacks and such. We're gonna make it happen, just the two of us.
All heads realize, recognize. Real heads on the rise, recognize.
All heads realize,
recognize.
Real heads on the rise,
recognize.
better recognize.
All heads realize, recognize. Real heads on the rise.
hard to go wrong with that sample.
Indeed. So we were talking about him earlier, Eminem, on the Slim Shady EP before the release of the famous major label debut. This is just the two of us.
All right.
Just the two of us. Baby, your dad loves you. And I'ma always be here for you. No matter what happens. You're all I got in this world. I would never give you up for nothing. Nobody in this world is ever gonna keep me from you. I love you. Come on, hey, we going to the beach. Grab a couple of toys and let dad strap you in the car seat. Oh, where's mama? She's taking a little nap in the trunk. Oh, that smell. Daddy must have run over a skunk. Now I know what you're thinking. It's kinda late to go swimming, but you know your mama. She's one of those type of women that do crazy things, and if she don't get away, she'll throw a fit. Don't play with that as toy knife, honey. Let go of it. And don't look so upset. Why you acting bashful? Don't you wanna help Dad to build a sandcastle? And Mama said she wants to show you how far she can float. And don't worry about that little boo-boo on her throat. It's just a little scratch, it don't hurt. Her was eating dinner while you was sweeping and spilled ketchup on her shirt. Mama's messy, ain't she? We'll let her wash off in the water, and me and you can play by ourselves, can't we?
Demented Eminem, you know?
Yep, and that was the Slim Shady era, so, you know, he was on his full sicko shit. But I brought this last one in because I think it illustrates just how deep this album and its singles permeated pop culture. This is Dr. Evil, aka Mike Myers. Just the two of us, Dr. Evil mix from Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Yeah, I remember this. Okay, here we go.
This is a very sensitive subject. From the moment I heard Frau say I had a clone, I knew that I'd be safe cause I'd never be alone. An evil doctor shouldn't speak aloud about his feelings. My hurt and my pain don't make me too appealing. I'd hoped Scott would look up to me, run the business of the family. Had an evil empire just like his dear old dad. Give him my love and the things I never had. Scott would think I was a cool guy. Return the love I have, make me want to cry. Be evil, but have my feelings too. Changed my life with Oprah and Maya Angelou, but Scott rejected me. C'est la vie. Life is cruel, treats you unfairly. Even so, I God there must be mini me. You complete me.
So classic. So
R.I.P. to Vern Troyer.
For sure, man. I totally forgot about that.
This is optional now. I didn't include it in the folder, but pull yourself together, man.
Oh man. Okay.
If you really want to twist the knife and then leave Jesse alone after this, okay? Leave the poor man alone.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, he came after me like I was stupid. All right.
Yeah, but you pieced him up a little bit, and now that's enough. We've settled it after this. This is the final bit of Hamiltonization you'll get in this review.
And it's a bit of Mools and Mel lore. It was one of Hamilton's greatest disembodied phrases.
Yes.
This is
also,
As the Pink Sun Rises.
This may or may not also make me cry, in addition to the Will Smith song and the original sample.
Oh man, yeah, it has a certain quality. Emo Mel locks in with this one, but here it is.
Pull yourself together, man. That kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? If somebody just sing that out loud, I didn't just think that out loud. There's many options. Either I thought it out loud, me saying pull yourself together, man, or somebody said it, somebody feeding this shit. Rough death. It's just you and I did suicide. I'ma walk by you and you're the truth on my side. So go ahead and spit, I'm ahead of it. The saliva, I'm on fire. It's like an exorcist, twist my neck and make me look back and remember things that I wish I took back. I probably shouldn't have been so candid with women. Then I can't spit because
facts. Look,
I gotta wipe the tears again.
You know what, man? Like, yeah, that pull yourself together, man. Did I just say to somebody? Yo, tell me. I mean, it's folks. The dark part about it is like that was probably rooted in
like the early signs of things mentally not going
that,
great for him.
Yeah,
but sometimes I hate to say this because as listeners, as consumers, sometimes we feed off of this energy, but like sometimes when people are at their lowest, they make some of their raw as shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Jack.
But this is not someone at their lowest. This is a proud dad, a great
proud
husband,
and loving dad.
Yes, and just a beautiful man. Made a beautiful song.
You know what? I'll bring this in too. Why not? Just to further bring home my point that this is one of the songs. This song means so much to me. It's one of those songs where like the verses, if I had to just on the spot, like, hey, spit a rap verse. This is one of those things like in my mental Rolodex of just verses to just pull out to the point where in college in 2012, my main man Sonka, he would come over and visit me. And like we would just make goofy songs all the time just to do it, just having fun. And like I like re-rap this song for no good reason other than the fact that like it was just in my head. I always have the verses in my head.
Over a new beat.
But ironically, it's Songa doing a remake of "Hey Mama" by Kanye.
Oh my
God!
I'm
rapping just the two of us to a "Hey Mama" remake. And actually, I'll pause right here too. I love my mama too, for the record. Okay, don't get it twisted. But we got mama record, dear mama, hey mama. It's just two of us. It's dad time. That's all. But listen to me. And what's funny is like how well I know the song because like I even got like the tone and the cadences right. Like it's just check it out.
From the first time the doctor placed you in my arms, I knew I'd meet death before I let you meet harm. Although questions arose in my mind, would I be man enough against wrong? She was right and be standing up from the hospital that first night. Took an hour just to get the car seat in right. People driving off fast got me kinda upset. Got you home safe, placed you in your bassinet. That night I don't think one wink I slept as I slipped out my bed to your crib. I crept, touched your head gently, felt my heart melt cause I knew I loved you more than life itself. Into my knees, and I beg the Lord, please let me be a good daddy. All he needs, love, knowledge, discipline too. I pledge my life to you.
And I'm gonna cut it right there so they don't hear. But like, yeah, bro,
that almost sounded like Rick Ross.
Wow.
I pledge my life to you.
I pledge my life to you. Just the two of us.
That first verse. For some reason,
oh my god, the first verse,
man.
Oh my god,
place you in your bassinet. All that like has been in my head rent free ever since the song came out. It just randomly just repeats in my head sometimes. That night, I don't think 1 week I slept as I slipped out my bed to crib I crept.
I get emotional at that part. That felt my heart melt because I knew I love you more than life itself. Into my knees, and I begged the Lord, please let me be a good daddy. Like, come.
It's a beautiful record, and it's funny because I'm not trying to equate human life with animals, but when I picked up my cat, Donut Boy,
where's the
Mr. I have to say, I relate to people driving all fast. Got me kind of upset. Got you homesick. It's true. It's I had to drive him from Torrance back to Hollywood, East Hollywood, where I was living at the time, and people were driving crazy, and he was a kitten, so he was like, wah, wah, wah. He was freaking out. He'd probably never been in a car before.
Right.
And I'm just thinking about getting him home safely, and people are driving like fucking maniacs out here.
Yeah. Yeah, especially in LA,
Wow. What a record. What a dad. What a life.
Dad. What a life. My only other note, this isn't a sad note.
I have one last note. A bit of a comedic note, actually.
Okay, well then you should go because
I should go first.
No, because it's a comedy. We should end with comedy.
I think so too. Okay.
The line, it didn't work out with me and your mom, but yo, push come to shove, you was conceived in love. So if the world attacks and you slide off track, remember one fact, I got your back. In the most bittersweet way, those lines, like it didn't work out with me and your mom, but you know, you were still conceived in love, helped the song become special to me. Because like I was saying earlier, like, you know, I'm a, you know, child of divorce, you know, and so like that, it really made that song so much more like meaningful to me. It felt like everything in that. I'm sure my dad feels the same way. Like everything in the song.
What do you know about banana splits?
I had one for the first time.
Oh, not that. So because my mom passed, they put me in a group called Banana Splits with other people whose moms or dads passed.
What a name! What?
Or whose parents divorced. And it was in elementary school. They had us in a group called Banana Splits, and I hated it. I'm like, why are we all here? And they're like, because
good question.
Like, because like one of your parents are either dead or divorced. And I'm like,
oh my God.
And I'm like, this is the worst party ever. Like, what the hell?
Why would they do that?
I think it was to help us cope with it. But I'm like, I got a therapist.
No, that doesn't help. That just reminds me of it every day.
Right. My mom passed. My dad put me in therapy. Like, we got this. All right. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. That's what I was thinking. Jesse Good, who was a child of divorce, was in there with me.
Oh, shout out to Jesse Good.
Guess well, you know Jesse Good. You know Jesse Good. He wanted to fuck Elaine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That story.
So, shout out to Jesse. Love you, pal. This is what I gotta say. My last note on this record. Let's leave it on a happy note, a funny note, rather.
Before you leave it on that note, I just want to say to the Banana Split creators,
now how the hell
did you think that was a good idea? But continue.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. This record would have been an 8- for me if it was about Jaden.
Oh, come on, man.
Because it's about Trey, especially the one that stays out of the spotlight, it hasn't been tainted at all.
Can we leave Jaden alone?
No, because to me it would be like I don't know, if I was a father, I feel like I'd fail as a father if I raised a Kid Cudi stan, and at that point the record wouldn't hit as hard. It's like, you raised a Kid Cudi stan, bro. Ain't no two of us, okay?
Jaden's got a 9. He's got a 9 with me, so there's that.
He's got a 9. What, a 9 iron?
Song Falling. No, this Falling is great.
We don't care.
Oh, come on.
And neither did the world, thank God.
That's going to be my daggone This Week in Moors and Mel soon. All right, that record is...
Well, prepare for a new beef with Jesse.
Take me to the truth.
Damn, I crushed 2 Fiji Wattos during this one.
Oh, shout out. I got a Fiji Watto, actually. Hold on. Get my Fiji. Hold on.
From the islands of Fiji.
Yeah, from the islands of Fiji. Fun fact, when I first tried this, it got me dizzy because I never tasted water like that. Like, I almost fainted. It was such an odd experience.
Is that fucking piff?
The texture of it and everything.
Yeah, that piff. Good texture. Anything else? No.
No, I think
well, to quote Sunkill,
I think we're good.
I love my dad. I love my dad. I love my dad. All right, we can move on.
No, we can move on. Oh, also, again, look, man. Easy on the swears. I took it to heart. What do you want? All right?
Yeah, it's too much to heart. Listen to Moles and the Father, all right? You don't censor ass. That's a word everyone is it's a donkey.
Look, if you ever need censorship mail, folks, whatever you need, just call me. Okay, I'm right there with the censor. I got you. All right.
Yeah, just the two of us, Mel and the censorship button. That's what this song is. That's why he really likes this song. He's trying to make you like your heart melt talking about, you know, his beautiful relationship with his father. But in reality, we know what this is about. It's just
the
about
two of us.
him and Sony
Mel
Vegas
and the button.
And the button. Okay.
Look, Mel and looking at it. Just the two.
We can bleep it if we try. Just the two of us.
Oh man.
Just the two of us.
Getting by. Just the two of us. You know? Oh my God. All right. Okay.
I'm not playing Jesse's messages tonight. Just the two of us.
When he's stepping over lines, just the two of us.
Classic.
Okay.
Classic.
Yeah.
Look, the RAB songs, the RAB songs playlist at this point is long,
amazing.
Okay.
It's very long and it's amazing. Okay.
And we drop albums every week, and we only take 4 weeks off a year. Yeah. We drop 48 albums a year.
Oh my God. Yeah. We do. Probably more because this episode's gonna be like 6 hours. You know, say the average album's an hour. We drop
and then Bonos
6
as well.
albums
Bono
a week
episodes.
and Bono albums.
Oh my God. Man. We got more. We drop more albums usually in a year than there. They said you're calling these things albums now.
Basically, these episodes are albums. They're our albums. We don't make music anymore, so
these are the.
Yeah, we got classic albums.
I'm dropping classics after classics with my main man.
Oh man,
Melvin Burks.
That's right. And our main man Wolves. We drop classics. All right. We did it before this. All right. Well, we're playing Peoria out now. Okay.
Yeah, but anyway. I feel like that we dropped hundreds of classics since then. It's crazy.
Oh, hundreds of classics. Come on.
Many classics.
There we go. Okay.
So these douchebags just went from calling themselves extreme podcasters, and now they're making albums as well. Don't think we're going to give up the extreme podcasting thing, too.
No.
Okay.
We're doing it all.
These are also albums. All right?
That's right.
If Daytona is an album and it's 7 tracks, okay? This is an album.
These are albums. All right. Wow. You ready to move on?
I'm a fucking album.
Okay.